Hey everyone, Laura here. It's time to start thinking about back to school, and if you're a little anxious thinking about all the studying you have to do, listen up, because today I'm going to talk about some herbs to help support you when you have to pull an all-nighter, whether you're crunching for a final exam or trying to finish up that term paper. You probably reached for coffee. Coffee works great. We know that caffeine will help keep us awake, but there are some downsides to coffee. One thing that coffee can do is block a chemical in the brain that controls your sleep-wake cycle. It blocks it, but it doesn't stop your body from creating it. So once that coffee wears off, that chemical just floods your brain and can make you crash pretty hard. So that's one downside. Another downside is it can make you feel jittery and anxious, and that can kind of deplete your focus. So there has to be some other things we can look to when we're having to stay up all night getting some work done. So that's what we're going to talk about today with 3 herbs that I turn to in moments like that. Luckily, I don't have to stay up too late anymore. But first up, we're going to talk about lion's mane right here. So lion's mane is not something I would take just on the night that I need to stay up late. I would use it long term. But lion's mane is fantastic for a couple of reasons. There's been studies that show it can actually help spur neural growth, which is amazing. That means that it can potentially help you learn new information better, retain memory longer. On top of that, it also creates a sense of calm and well-being. Those two together make it an awesome companion for studying. Again, taking it every day is awesome, but you can put a little bit of this lion's mane powder that we have from Host Defense in your coffee to give it a boost. Next up is ginseng. So right here I have these ginseng vials. Ginseng is an herb that's been used for thousands of years. It is one of the most treasured herbs in Chinese medicine. I once took a class that talked about herbal replacements for things like ginseng, and it would take maybe 12 different herbs to actually equal what this one herb can do. Not only is it a tonic for the adrenals, so it helps with stress and energizing, but it also can bring a sense of calm and focus. So ginseng is awesome. These little vials are fantastic. You can they're just one-shot drinks that you can have with you when you're trying to stay up all night. This is something you can just do when you need it, so you don't have to take it all the time like lion's mane. Last alternative to coffee for pulling an all-nighter is yerba mate. Yerba mate does contain caffeine, but it contains less caffeine than a cup of coffee. On top of that, it has an antioxidant called theobromine. This is the same antioxidant that is in coffee, and that antioxidant kind of takes the edge off of the caffeine because it helps, again, with that calm and focus. So not as jittery, not as anxiety inducing, and less of a crash. It has a lot of other antioxidants in there too that make it great for heart health and immune health. So an all-around great alternative to coffee. If you're gonna drink the coffee, and I get it, I love coffee too, make sure that you're just sticking to 1 cup and drink it throughout the night as opposed to drinking a lot of cups really fast. And stay away from the sugary coffee drinks. That sugar in the coffee will also cause a blood sugar crash along with the caffeine crash. Also stay hydrated, bring healthy snacks, and get sleep as much as you can so you can make those all-nighters worth it. All right, thanks for listening.